next, I wanted to move into one of the more recent genres that's come up out of the alternative idol scene, and it's called Yami Kawaii, which roughly translates as cute sickness. It started actually as a Harajuku fashion trend. It evolved out of Kauai, which you'll see is the scary kawaii. That was the kind of horror-based, mixing horror elements with kawaii, fake blood, eye patches, bandages, those sorts of things. You'll see our friend, this is Sheena Pikarin from yesterday, one of our kawaii metal idols, very much within that genre. Yami Kawaii kind of actually took this down a notch. Instead of being so kind of costumey and dramatic, it's more along the lines of the look you're going for is I've had a cold for the last 3 days and I just got out of bed. But Yami, as a sickness term, it also has a kind of mental illness implication. So like we call someone sick, either they have a cold or they're sick in the head. It's similar to that. The aesthetic, it comes with a lot of humor, but yeah.
Does this relate to banana?
Yes. Yeah, it does. It has those kind of implications to it. As the aesthetic was kind of brought into the idol arena, the music that it started coming out of this, it deals with those issues of helplessness, bullying, depression, those kinds of issues. But at the same time, it does have an aspect of irony and humor, but there are also those kind of underlying implications to it. One of the first groups to kind of incorporate it was Oyasumi Hologram. As far as Yami Kawaii goes, the folks who took it one step further was a group called Koto Momento, and they were a video production company in Tokyo who just kind of had a discussion one day and said, you know what, I really kind of want to get into the idol thing. And they said, well, okay, if we're going to do it, we got to do it right. And they really kind of grasp onto this genre and its concept and have really kind of take it to another level. One of their most prominent groups is Yukwe Shisu Soreisere. They also go by Sereisere. Roughly translates to aimlessly wandering in an insignificant place, but they just recently decided that their English name would be Not Secured Loose Ends. So I guess aimlessly wandering in an insignificant place. That doesn't really fit on a t-shirt. They are actually coming to play their first shows in the West this May. They will be in Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver. So they are coming west. But kind of also to point out, I mentioned earlier, like with Bish, about half the fan base is women. This is a shot from a show that they did just last night. And you'll see the front row here is almost all women. So they're another female idol group that is bringing in a female fan base. Oh, and they also have an international fan club if you want to sign up. Like I said, they're really kind of pushing towards the West right now. But as far as their sound goes, this is what they sound like.
焦燥感を脱ぎ捨てたいの。でもきっとそんなの理解してもらえない。受け入れてもらえない。捨て去ってもらえない。妄想の古代化に拍車がかかるだけ。取り留めのない光が苦しみを生むだけ。私は私でしかなく、君は君でしかない。その現実を直視したくないのかもしれない。孤独な海に一人を待つ君見つけるたび、今の僕の非力な罪なく。だけどもしも許されるなら胸の印まで下ろした君の香りたどり着くよ。ただほら見える輝く心を空星つながりほどなただ君だけ朽ち果ててどう戻れ続けるの
So they really kind of take that vocal dissonance thing to another level. And then they also throw in the harsh vocals on top of it. It's really something else. I saw them perform last time I was in Tokyo as well, and I had really hard time describing the experience to folks. It was just a really impressive show. And like I said, they employ this weakness-based theater system that I didn't really know how to explain. I saw someone write a review of them the other day that said, it's as beautiful and disturbing as watching a bird beat its wings against the bars of a cage. You know, that's what I was going for. That's what I'm talking about. They actually released this tiny little bit of live footage, so you can kind of get a sense of it. So like I said, yeah, hard to describe, but really something else. Their sister group is called Zimbokid no Sedai, which if you learn Japanese, you'll hear it a lot. It means everything is your fault. So at least they're a little more upbeat, but still, this is them.
Ira
Yeah, so they're a little more upbeat. I forgot about how that ended. Never mind. Anyway, so that's Zembukimi. And between the two of those are Koto Momento's groups. Last up, this is a very a recent addition to the idol world is Mitsuki Company. It's like if you could take Yami Kawaii, Kawaii metal, and idolcore and put them into a blender. They've only got one song out, but it really kind of encapsulates like the whole kind of alternate idol universe right now. 'Cause they kind of hit everything in there. They really do. Yeah, it hits like all the buttons in my brain. That's all I know.